Wow, you that was a little well-timed typing. Hello, welcome back. Finally, a schizophrenia simulator. This is supposed to be a murder mystery, damn it. Oh well. It's Jails, Blue Lightning. Hello, I hope you're doing well. You kind of cramp my style, but that's okay. Good hello, Sakuta. Wow. Okay, so to recap what happened last time, Maria got stranded outside her own house because she lost her keys somehow. Her house keys. Losa wasn't at home for some reason, and the police got involved, and the welfare officer got involved. Losa very angry. Yeah. So now Losa punch Sakutaro to beat, I guess. So Maria is big sad. Haven't seen me for a while. Am I lost? Yeah. But to be serious, not streaming for 1.5 days makes me forget how to speak. I guess. I don't talk much outside streams, so gonna have to take a while to reorient myself with speaking. Yep. Leo, hello. I hope you're doing well. Well, this is going to be another heavy section of Uminekos, I guess. I love the section, but I think it's has gone a bit too long. But here we go.
Maria, nakunde nai.
What do you mean? I have to train my Okay, I'll drink some water. Oh, you bought the manga in Japanese. Nice. Congratulations. I think you said that it's a bit hard to find. Hime.
Sakutaro wa yoki yūjin de atta.
His death will not be in vain.
そなたがそれを忘れぬ限り、常にそなたと共にある。
In your heart.
だから、泣くんでない。
Oh, 7.
生き返らせて。ベアとはいろんな魔法が使えるんだもんね。
To be fair, does she really need a plushie? Can't she just like imagine a person right beside her or something?
サクタロだって生き返らせられるよね。
Yeah, get the suing kids out. We gonna make a new Sakutaro.
それは無論サク太郎がわらわの家具だったならそれもたやすい。
All your furnitures are bought from Amazon anyway, right?
しかしサク太郎はそなたの家具だ。わらわにそれは難しい。
Maybe Maria have to learn how to make a plushie. Yep.
難しいってことは無理じゃないんだよね。生き返らせて。無限の魔法で生き返らせて。
実はな、サク太郎のよりしろはローザの手作りのぬいぐるみであったろ。そのローザがサク太郎を否定した。
Okay, I thought that Losa bought the stuffed animal from the supermarket. So she actually make the thing. Okay.
母にその生を許されなかった命は存在できぬのだ。
No, that's a lie. Beatrice's words are feeble because she knew that no matter what the excuse, it would be enough to calm Maria and make her accept it. But she had to communicate the painful truth to her disciple and close friend. She had to tell her the fact that even with all of her own magic, even she could not revive Sakutaro.
そなたが作太郎の存在を強く信じる限り、その魂が消え去ることはない。だからマリア、どうか悲しむな。今もほら、すぐそこで作太郎が微笑んでいると信じるのだ。
やだ
にゃ
作太郎を生き返らせてくれなきゃ。やだ
Yes, she sounds so sane.
諦めよ。作太郎を蘇らせる魔法はない。そしてそれでもなお作太郎がそなたの親友であり続けることを強く信じよ。
I wonder how she's going to live her life if she didn't die in 1986.
その力が魔法となる。
そんなの魔法じゃない。
How dare you? Magic is real.
作太郎が生き返らなきゃ嫌だ。ママの手作りだからダメなの。どうしてママは作太郎を作ったの？マリアにプレゼントするためじゃないの？
But you see, your mother is insane. She has like 2 personalities or something.
マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？なのに、なんでママは自分で作って自分で壊したの？
Okay, if I didn't know that she's dead in 1986, I would have thought that this story is going to be like Maria has the worst mother, so now she's gonna be a serial killer. Yep. That's how you make a serial killer, I think.
どうしてママは自分で産んで自分で壊そうとするの？わかんない。ママが憎いよ。ママが憎い。
That's the first time she said that, I think.
悔しい。作太郎がそうされたようにママをねじり上げてやりたい。
Please.
爪を立てて引き裂いて布地と綿にしてやりたい。
Okay, serial killer is going to be born.
悔しいよ。ベアトリーチェ。
You know what? Maybe Maria is the culprit all along. Yeah, I can see that. 作太郎。 Maybe this introduction is very important because Maria is the murderer all along. Is there a goal in this game? I don't think that's probably not. So far, when they're going to tell you that someone died or the wounds, they just use the blood splatter CG or something. Although there's some CG that you see like something like an ice pick that pierce into body parts, but nothing so gruesome like not as gruesome as Call of Duty World at War. So no dismemberment, just some wounds and blood, kinda like Detective Conan, I think. Oop, wrong button. From the darkness behind Money's back, 2 massive jet black arms crept out. Okay, whose furniture is this? coiling around Maria as she sobbed in anger. Was she gonna be Ichi in Sengoku Basara tree? Then massive fingernails stuck into Maria's chest and stomach. Oh god. Okay, Maria could not see them, but Beato could. Okay. Anger and sadness without any place to go will tear you apart. Beato knew that. She could see that. Interesting sentence? Anger and sadness without any place to go will tear you apart. Sounds like Beato also experienced that. Okay. Whatever that means. Yes, in the end, those massive arms were Mari's own. Yeah! Anger! Those fingernails slowly started to dig into her chest and stomach. Her? Who's her? With their immense size and strength. Is that a girl who hangs on a tree branch for 30 minutes with one arm in this game? Why is that so specific? Never seen that before. Which anime is that from? With an immense size and strength, those arms would probably tear Maria into bits easily. What? Is this like a metaphor for suicidal thought? But Maria herself couldn't notice, drowning in a sea of her own tears. She couldn't notice that her own arms were trying to tear apart her own chest.
悔しい悔しいサクタロがどうしても生き返らせられないならマリアは復讐したい
Yeah, pick up a gun and shoot.
ママを同じ目に遭わせてやりたい
You know what they said about revenge. You must be ready to dig 2 graves. Soon we will have 2, Maria.
サクタロと同じ目に遭わせてやりたいの
She's gonna join the schizo, as they say, crop. Even though you're searching for that woman that even though she exists or not, but search must continue. I see. Does that mean she's could be from very old media?
ベアドリーチェそのための魔法を教えてママをやっつける魔法を教えて
Yeah! What are you going to do?
その言葉は本心。
ママを殺す
Oh, okay, here we go.
殺してやる
Okay, I think we know who the culprit is.
あ
It was
れはママ
you!
じゃないよママに取り付いた悪い魔女だママの魔女を殺してやる
Take off. Ooh. I love the voice acting so much.
よかろう。そ
Oh.
の力をそなたに与えよ
Ooh. Okay, what is she going to do?
う。心美しきそなたに自らに引き裂かれるくらいならそなたにその苦しみを与えた心なき母こそが教えようぞ。
What's Child Protective Service in this game?
魔女の世界光さすことなき深淵の奥底
The Dark Arts. Awada Kadabra! Wrong game.
サクタロサクタロみんな嫌い嫌い大嫌いママも嫌いエルジャも嫌い
Okay, calm down. I don't know what character name that was.
みんな大嫌い
She's going Super Saiyan! Wait, she wrote this in her diary? I thought the framing device in this section is that Anke is reading Maria's diary. So she actually wrote this in her diary? Okay. She's going to explode, lay down! She's gonna blow! Get to cover! Explosion! Are we crashing or is it? Oh. My screen! My screen! Well, whatever that means. My eyes! 12 years later, 1998. I had been trying to take a nap, but the boat really was shaking bad. Are we gonna fall? Is this the end? I wish. Can we go back to the murder mystery, please? I gave up on sleeping and went up onto the deck. I was welcomed by the shining sun and the strong sea breeze. Up on the deck, Amakusa was doing some stretches. He probably has a lot of time on his hands too. It still take a while longer to reach Nijima. It would only have taken on the... Yeah, I kinda expected that, but thank you for the stretch. I'll stretch. The harbor would probably be the same. For that reason, I had obtained a boat that were... Okay, blue lightning, I'll drink some water. There's stretch and there's ocean. Should have thought of that. I bumped into a shady boat captain, treated him with generosity. Yep, and he had decided to help me out amuse. I should have warmed up my mouth before streaming. I'm a wizard now. I'm Akibit. And Akibit means me. And thank you for the head parts.
まだだいぶかかるの?
What do you mean? I haven't done anything. I'm wholesome. I did nothing. I want the story to be happy ever after as well. This is a wholesome stream. Yep.
さっき船長に聞いたら、あと2時間はたっぷりかかるそうです。ま、贅沢は言えねえですな。
いいお天気ね。焼けちゃいそう。
甲板で読書ですか?
Yeah, for sure, Ijaz. I will not use my scope in this game somehow. Imagine if 4 minutes later there's a minigame about shooting like in the carnival festival or something, and then I can't scope.
本が痛みますよ。
Oh wait, is that the new sprite for Amakusa? Damn, he looks like a sly fox, I guess. Amakusa apparently got that idea because I was clutching my Oneja's diary under my arm. I would have scanned and print a copy, to preserve the original. I'd be reading it as I tried to fall asleep, which was why I had come back up still carrying it.
どうですか? マリアさんの日記から六軒島の真相は探れそうですかい?
No.
さあ、
What a waste of time reading the diary.
あの島で何があったかなんて、どこまで調べても仮説でしかない。メッセージボトルもお姉ちゃんの日記も、魔女が闊歩するおとぎ話が記されているだけで、何も真実を語らない。お手上げよ。
新島での関係者からの聞き込みに期待するしかないですな。
ウィッチハンターどもが散々質問攻めにしてるでしょうから、きっと真事実なんて見つからないわよ。
そこまで期待してないのに、半日も船旅をして新島に行こうなんて、実に気まぐれなことです。
I mean, she has money, so she can do whatever she wants.
調べたっていう自己満足のための旅みたいなものよ。 本気で12年前の真実が解き明かせるなんて私も甘えてるつもりはないわ。
その自己満足が終わったらどうするつもりで？
さあ、考えてないわ。
Money.
新島に行って関係者に話を聞いて、最後に六軒島に行って花でも捧げたら私の旅はおしまいね。
That sounds ominous. Are you gonna end your life after this or what? Several days had already passed since this journey began. After being told by Baron Casterlabs on the roof of that building, is this that island where the parents died or something like that? The Ushinomiya families are in an island called Kenjima. Well, Jima is like island. I think Shima means island, but maybe Ben is a suffix for word is Jima. I don't know. Anyway, it's an island. I think Nijima is the island where you take a boat to Kenjima. So I guess it's near each other, and some relatives of people who work on Kenjima also live on Nijima, I guess. She has money, but can she hang on a tree branch for 30 minutes with one arm? My, that's specific. But you know what? I think she could. I mean, she's strong. I mean, she jumped down from... how tall was the building? I don't remember. And landed on Ushinomiya Battle. Yep. So Kenjima is where the murder happened. After being told by Ben Casterlabs on the roof of that building to search for the truth of 12 years ago, I left on a journey akin to trying to cross a cloud. Okay, now I'm confused. So, if we assume that there's no magic, who is this Ben Casterlabs who tipped off Ange? Maybe she got an email or something, I don't know. At the time I felt something mystical about it, and I remember feeling as if I might be able to grasp some kind of miracle at the end of this journey. But several days are enough to bring a person back down from that high. As I stood on the roof of the skyscraper that day, my heart had nowhere left to go. It was completely dead. So when she jumped from the building, did she actually intend to end herself right there or something? Wanting from the bottom of my heart to be released from the cage of my body and rise into the sky. I crossed the fence in order to die. Okay, well, never mind. Now they're a bit more explicit. Maybe experiencing the desire to die and actually stepping forwards, throwing my body down. Let the body hit the floor? What? Cause some kind of mystical experience inside my head, making me think I had received a message from a witch. The more the excitement from jumping down lessened over time, and the more I came back to my senses, the more this journey lost its meaning. She jumped from the building because she wanted to see gravity is real or not. Ah, she's a scientist. True. But I never considered suspending this journey just because of that. If I stop this journey, it will mean acknowledging that the message from that witch was an illusion. And I felt as if that meant throwing away the promise the witch had made and any chance that someone from my family might come back. So I'm continuing this journey because I want to believe in that illusion. I don't seriously believe that this journey will change anything. I'm even free to end it at any time. Why? You've got money. You can do whatever you want. It's up to me to choose where the final destination is. The movie? In the end, this journey is only for my personal self-satisfaction.
自己満足か。
Oh wow, he's like a Stockholm post. Self-satisfaction.
聞こえは悪いですが、そいつが実は人生ってやつではないかと思ってます。
傭兵家業で視線をくぐった末に至った答えだったなら、なかなか味わい深いじゃない。
Okay, he looks really young. Like, how long was he a mercenary?
茶化さんでください。俺が言いたいのは、自己も何も自分を認められるのは世の中で自分だけしかいないってことです。
No, it's gaming PC. Yep, that satisfies me very much. Amakusa continued stretching as he spoke. Oh no. In an annoyingly, that was hard to read, eloquent way, hearing it told to me as though from a teacher made me instinctively want to resist. But what he was saying was extremely sensible.
そうかもね。人は誰かに認められたくて努力をするわ。多くの場合、それは親ね。
Yes, white hair. He's an old man. Yeah, like damn, who has white hairs? Like in your chart, right? That guy also have white hairs. Who's next? Damn it, I knew a lot of characters with white hair. Gandalf is actually old. You can't say that. Whatever. A lot of white-haired anime people. Yep, with white hairs.
親に褒められたくて子供は努力を覚える。
Maybe he has a condition. We can't make fun of him. Yep. Gandalf is pretty young. By whose standard? The elves?
だから私は覚えなかったわけだけど。
すんません。そういうつもりで言ったんじゃないです。俺が言いたいのは、自己満足大いに結構ってことなんです。誰に褒められたって、それを納得できなきゃ意味がない。
Yeah, it's okay because you have money. You don't have to work.
逆を返しゃ、誰に褒められなくったって自分が納得できりゃそれでいいってことです。
自己満足と向上心って矛盾するから、普通は悪いことって教えられるわよね。天草の論法はなんだか新鮮よ。
誰かに認めてほしくて、だけれど何を努力すればいいのかわからないのが人の世の苦しみです。俺にもそういう頃があった。誰かに認められたくて、でも何を認められればいいかわからなくて。
If it was, I don't know, like the 20th century, then that question would be pretty valid. But in this day and age, I think people equate recognition with money because of, I don't know, how social media works, I guess. So, there we go. In the second and third film, Gandalf is less than a year old. That doesn't count. Did he? Does it count as like when he came back from the Fellowship of the Ring? Does that count as his birthday?
そして何をどこまで努力すれば誰に認めてもらえるかわからなくて。
I mean, I know he's a Maya who is like who got sent from Wala to help the human along, but actually I don't know what's his birthday.
随分と無茶苦茶をやってきたもんです。
Or whether Gandalf actually have a birthday.
それで天草が至った答えが自己満足だっていうの？
聞こえは悪いがそういうことです。我ただ樽を知るってやつですわ。俺がこれでいいと思った人生なら、それはとやかく言われてどうこうってもんじゃない。エンジェさんの人生もこの旅も同じです。エンジェさん以外の誰にもとやかく言う権利なんてない。旅の意味と成果は エンジェさんだけが決める。エンジェさんにとって有意義な旅になったならそれで十分なんですよ。
Damn, Amakusa, you're so cool.
あんたってチャラけてる男だと思ってたけど、たまに変なこと言い出すのね。
I wasn't invited to Gandalf's birthday party. Oh, no, but I'm his biggest fan. No way. No. Are we there yet? Yeah, this boat is very slow, huh?
そういうことたまに言うとモテると思ってるでしょ。
まさかまさかそんなつもりで言ったんじゃありません。どうやらお一人になりたいようだ。俺は船長のところへ行っていますぜ。どうぞごゆっくり。
It seemed Amakusa had decided I was in a bad mood. Although I didn't feel that way myself, maybe he had just finished a set of stretches and wanted to cool off in the shade. Being fan is not enough. Become a smart air conditioner. But I can't. My XP isn't enough. Okay, I'll stretch. I guess I'm Amakusa now. I hope I'm as cool as him as well. Yeah. The sea winds were strong, but not enough to. Okay, brute. Wow, this is like a. What's it called? Like a package. Thank you for the redeem package. I'll drink some water. Yeah. The sea winds were strong, but not enough to take the edge off the rays of the sun. Amakusa disappeared. Magic? Or the element? Oh.
自己満足こそが人生か。
Or I feel like the sky is darker.
そんなのつまらないです。
Oh, I thought she stopped believing in virtual waifus.
人生はどこまでも強欲でなくっちゃ。
Schizophrenia again? I guess so. I noticed that Mammon had suddenly appeared, her full hair streaming out into the wind by the prow of the ship.
強欲な人生は確かに楽しいわ。でもあなたと違って人間には寿命がある。永遠に強欲のままだったなら、人は死ぬ最後の瞬間にも欲があることになる。欲があるということはつまり欲しいということ。
Wow, I am 14 and this is deep.
持っていないということ、満たされていないということ。自分が満たされていると思えないまま死ぬのはきっと辛いことよ。だからきっと自己満足って必要なんだわ。なるほど。寿命ある存在にはそういう妥協点も必要ってことですか。私たちの主はやたらと寿命の長いお方ばかりだったんで考えたこともなかったです。
She's so cute when she's not a murderer.
人間ってのは満たされるために生きてるのかしら。だとしたら無欲が一番人生に優しいことになるわ。なるほど。7つの大罪の一つが強欲になるのも納得ね。お褒めに預かり光栄です。
Apparently that counted as praise in Mama's eyes. If I'm 14, am I allowed to stream on Twitch? Guys, no, it wasn't me. I'm 14, season 4, 500. I'm actually a 5,000 years old, not loli, Shota. Yep. Yeah, 14,000 years old. Yep. I've seen everything. I've seen the fall of Roman Empire. Yep. And it was very cool. She turned and gave a graceful curtsy.
エンジ様、人間は死の瞬間に満足であるために生きてるんですか？
What do you mean? Monkey? What? So, he's a monkey do ukabukai? Yeah, that as well. Yep.
死の瞬間に何かが満たされていないのはきっと辛いんじゃない？
だとしたら人間は満足な死を迎えるためだけに生きてるわけですね。
Wow, that's dark.
より良い死のために生きてる。死ぬために生きてる。
Tenoheka Bansai? Well, that's a of a thing to say. I kinda said it first. Yes, I should have expected that from a demon steak. However, it might be the truth. Now I wanna eat some steaks. Humans suffer because they aren't whole. Oh, sorry about that. I just realized that I have. Wow, my brain just froze there. So when I said I wanna eat steak, I just realized that I do have some leftover beef. And then I was like, oh no, has it expired? I will worry about that later. Humans suffer because they aren't whole and live only to be made whole. I don't have to eat something redeemed. Well, it's 10 p.m. I don't think I should eat anything. That might be the same, in other words, as a desire to die. Why, oh. Reminds me of South Park.
人は満たされるために生きてる。
And I'm not gonna have like a redeem that makes me get up, pull some beef from the freezer and then cook the steaks. Where is the eat hamburger redeem? I have to prepare hamburger before stream, like every stream. And then I will have the hamburger merch in the future or something. Cooking stream.
そして満たされたまま死にたいと願ってる。だからその満たされ方がわからないのはとても辛いことだわ。
I mean, I could show you like foods that I make sometime on Discord.
どうやれば満たされるんです？
Don't expect gourmet level. I'm very new to this.
人間の人生は
The salt bay emote. Yep.
認めてもらうことよ。お前は幸せだってね。
誰が認めてもいいものでしたら私が認めてあげますよ。
そうよ。誰に認めてもらえばいいのかわからないのよ、人は。
その認めてくれる人を探すのが人生の旅なんですか。へえ。
I don't. What?
おかしな話ね。
Yeah.
認めてもらおうと認めてもらわなかろうと自分の境遇に変化はないはず。
Oh, thank God, even the game knows that they are being
にも
strange.
かかわらず認められれば満たされ認められないから満たされない。まるで青い鳥だわ。カゴの中にもう青い鳥はいるのにそれに気づけないからどこまでも探しに旅立たなければならない。
What does that mean?
何ですかそれ。
何ですか? So funny.
人間の人生ってバカですね。
そうね。天草は本当にいいことを言ったわ。
Okay, the fact that Mammon is an imaginary friend of Anke makes me feel like Anke is being like an edgy, emo, brooding, philosophical teen or something. It is a psychiatric game. It could be.
我ただ樽を知るか。
This sounds like, yeah, I wish, you know what, I wish, based on the magic scene in episode 3 or 2, I don't remember, I wish they would make the action game.
何のことわざか知らないけど味わい深いわ。つまるところ、誰かに認めてもらわなければ満ち足りないとは、すなわち自らを認められないということ。
Yep, yep.
究極の自己実現はまず自分を自分で認めることだったのよ。
そりゃそうです。自分が満ち足りてるって自覚できるなら誰にも認めてもらう必要なんかないですから。その小さなことに気づくだけで人間のくだらない人生の旅は簡単に終了ですね。残った時間を有意義に遊んで過ごせます。人間の人生ってバカバカしい。
Mama's choice of words was bad, but it was surely the truth. If most of the human's life is a journey wishing for someone's acceptance so that they can achieve a satisfied death. No, it's not. What are they talking about? Then the moment they realize that the person to accept them is not someone else, but them themselves, okay, they can end that pointless journey. Humans who have finished the journey can probably spend the rest of their lives as they reach with their heads held high. How sublime, how praiseworthy would that be?
天草ってさ、親とはかなり仲が悪いらしいのよ。
How do you know?
そりゃそうよね。まっとうな親なら足を洗わせたいと願うような商売だもの。
別にいいんじゃない？
I did not know that he has a parents. Okay.
本人が楽しいなら。
まったくよね。結局はそういうことなのよ。他人が観測した自分の評価なんかどうでもいいこと。
She made that up in her mind. Yeah, that reminds me of the fact that this game sometimes has a unreliable narrator. What can we trust? Trust no one, I guess. Humans live for one thing and one thing only, that to praise cats. Nah, for bunnies. Yep. I reject your reality.
自分の存在を自分自身がしっかり認められたならそれで十分なのよ。自分に自信を持って生きられるならどんな生活だって受け入れて納得できるに違いない。
Okay, I feel like the conversation is not moving forward at all. I feel like for 10 minutes they've been talking about self-acceptance for a long
天
while.
草はきっといつか戦場で流れ弾を食らって大怪我をするでしょうよ。あるいは死ぬことさえあるかもしれない。
No, I don't eat the streamer.
でも天草はそれを理不尽とは思わないと思う。それも人生と。あいつはケラケラ笑ってるような気がするの。
いい生き様じゃない。惚れるわ。
Are we
自
there
分
yet?
で自分を認められない哀れな人間は
This boat journey doesn't end, huh? What do you mean? No, too late. Did I die?
生涯それを求めてさまよい何も受け入れられず不平不満だけを口にし満たされないまま死んでいく。哀れだわ。何の目的もなくダラダラと生きてる連中に比べたらやがてのだれ死にするかもしれないけれど自分の人生に胸を張っている天草の方がよっぽど高潔なのよ。
Oh my god, it never ends.
人生悟ったものの勝ちってことじゃない？少しでも早く悟れればその分有効に残りの人生が過ごせてお得よね。
At the worst of moments, I finally came to terms with a certain fact. I had described her as an abnormal kid, a little strange. Okay, thank you for the wizard hats. I'm a wizard now. However, that wasn't the case. She has simply finished the journey faster than anyone else and taught herself to keep her own chin up and live with confidence. Okay. Some thought just crossed my mind, and I was gonna say, I wish I can cast magic to skip this scene, but still retain like understanding from the skip scene. And then I thought, what would people in the future do to consume like a long novel or visual novel? Are they just gonna ask like ChatGPT to summarize this game, for example? Nobody have to read like hundreds of hours of visual novel anymore. They can just ask the AI. That'll be some weird moment to live in. Also in eyes. Yeah, I smile a lot, and because I need to see, so I open my one eye to see. So I guess that's why it looks weird, I guess. Yes, I died. I am Akito right now. I am 0 years old. Oh no! Well, so by the listening, Gandalf can stream on Twitch. Well, whoop-de-doo then. Him. What about the cute girls in the novels then? I guess you ask the AI to generate the waifus. Imagine if the AI doesn't know what NJ looks like, and then based on the story, please generate Ushinomiya NJ's image.
だからマリアお姉ちゃんはすごかったのかもしれない。彼女は小学校低学年になるかならないかという年齢のうちにそれに至ったのよ。
Self-satisfaction? I don't think Maria has that, but okay. Other people like us looking at her life from the outside couldn't call it happy by any standard. Except she's never happy when she has to confront the real life. What? But even though such days were engraved in her diary, the entries always finish up saying it was a happy day. And you trust that implicitly? Okay. Even though you can catch glimpses of her mother's lack of love for her, in spite of that, she believed that her mother did love her. The mother's love that didn't exist, she created herself, filling her world with love. It was a happy day. Yep. I got shot in the head, rammed by an SUV. It was a happy day. Others observed her as an unfulfilled, pitiful girl. But she told herself that she was fulfilled and accepted herself how she was. And so, she was happy that way. It's easy to observe that as something pitiable and sad, but to her, there was an outsider's opinion and didn't matter in the slightest. Yeah, she's so happy she wants to kill her mother. How's that? The only important thing was whether or not this was happiness to her. It's just like how when people who live in the city point to the lifestyles of those in the country and lament the inconvenience and feel sympathy for them, it's really just misplaced kindness. Well, with Ubers and I don't know, DoorDash, you don't need to feel sorry for them anymore. If those who live there are satisfied with what they have, that's more than enough. Oh my god, it never ends.
私、ようやく気づいたわ。
Finally. Please enlighten us.
今気づいた。マリアお姉ちゃんにひどいことをしたのよ。あの日に、あなたたちにも、サク太郎にも。
He did nothing.
魔法があるかないか。
Oh god. Let me guess. Let me use my anime power. She's gonna say it doesn't the question of better magic exists or not, it doesn't matter as long as you're happy. Nothing else matters. Here we
それを
go.
決めるのは他人じゃないわ。
Aww, damn. When will she realize that we got to that island? I don't think the boat is moving at all, actually.
自分よ。マリアお姉ちゃんにとって魔法があるかないかはマリアお姉ちゃんが決めるべき問題で私が決めることじゃない。
Okay, but how are you gonna live in a society then?
なのに私は幼いあの日口にしてしまった。魔法なんてあるわけないって彼女を傷つけてしまった。
Wow, I don't know, I disagree with her almost 100%. To me, magic doesn't exist, but that's my word. Do we have few on the board? I know, right? Denying One-chan's word as well just because of that was totally backing up the wrong tree. What do you mean?
マリアージュ・ソルシエルはマリアお姉ちゃんの作った魔女同盟。
What's she saying?
私はそれに誘われて一緒に魔女になろうと言われたの。
Maybe the board is just going with the flow. Oh, what? Like an ancient boat, like the good old days. Yep. Hoist the sail. Here we go.
新しい面白い遊びだと思って私はしばらくの間それに付き合ったわ。でも幼さゆえの残酷さ途中で飽きてしまった。そして鋭利な言葉で彼女の純粋無垢な心を切り裂いてしまったの。
Although to be fair, I think if Maria wasn't in Elish family, I don't think she can sustain coping with magic. That's what I think. Let's get one piece.
あの時大喧嘩をしたはず。私はすぐに忘れてしまったけれど彼女には忘れられないものだった。なぜなら彼女にとって魔法は確かに存在する自然な力で。
If she wasn't she before, you're spitting facts. Yep.
それは私とも共有できると信じていたから。マリアお姉ちゃんにとって魔法は世界を幸福に解釈できる、いえ全てを幸福にできるまさに魔法の力だった。
Well, it's a cope, and an unhealthy cope at that.
それを私にもお裾分けしたかっただけ。その気持ちを幼い私が引き裂いた。
You did nothing wrong. Yep.
だから彼女は誰とも魔法は分かり合えないと殻の中に閉じこもってしまったのよ。
だとしたらマリア卿もやはり人生の旅は終わってないわけね。
She exists in our heart.
自分に納得できてるなら
Just like Sakuta.
園児様に否定されたくらいでへこむ必要なんてないわけだし。
Oh, that's true. Well, I guess we don't have to feel bad. Yep.
お姉ちゃんは幼かった。天草みたいな達観にはまだ至ってなかったのよ。はあ、だからこそわかるわ。マリアージュ・ソルシエルという魔女同盟がなぜ必要なのか。
What? An alliance where each accepts that the other is a witch.
そうよ。それが確かマリアージュ・ソルシエルの取り決めの第一条だった気がする。
Why does it feel like boat is going away from island? You know what? Maybe the boat has been going back and forth for like 10 times during this conversation. And I think the boat like 30 different strangers to each island. Why we are yapping?
同盟の魔女は互いを魔女と認め尊敬し合うことって。
Spin!
それこそが魔女同盟の一番のそして唯一の意味なのよ。
Okay, if he said that, it means the person who disguised as Battery G was question mark. My One-chan wanted to share with me the secret laws for making the world happy called magic. But can magic feed your stomach? But I was young and she was too. I heard her with innocent cruelty.
私はあの日に言ったわ、暴言を。あなたたちや作太郎に存在するわけがないって。
失礼しちゃうわ。私たちが存在するって自らを認めてる。
Says the one who didn't kill the classmates.
魂が寝ぼけてる人間どもとはわけが違うのよ。我を思うゆえに我あり。魔法を認めようと否定しようと、私たち煉獄の七姉妹という魔法が存在することはゆえに事実。
What?
園児様の言葉を借りるなら、私たちが自らをそう認めている限り、
それを他者である私が否定するのはまさに暴力だわ。
I don't get it. I don't know what they are trying to tell me.
それはきっと実の母にお前なんか生まれてこなければよかったと、いいえ消えてしまえと怒鳴りつけられるくらいにね。
Yeah, but except it's not real. Even after being slammed by all those words, Madone-chan's magic made her believe in her mother's love. Sakuta, her magic friend, always encouraged her. He kept saying that her mother loved her, that she was coming home late because of her work, and that she would definitely bring back a present. Even after Maria learned the fact that it really wasn't because of work, magic still kept her believing that. Cope. So by believing that her mother loved her, by accepting herself, she filled her world with love and peace and serenity, and established English it perfectly.
12年前に何があったのか、私の家族がどうなったのか、それを探る旅じゃなかったのよ、これは。
ならこの旅は何なの？
Yeah, what are we here for?
マリアお姉ちゃんにあの日のことを謝る旅だったのよ。
Okay, now you're not making sense.
どうしてかわからないけど、そう思うの。あの日彼女を傷つけなければ
No.
12年前の事件は起こらなかったんじゃないかって。
No. No.
そう思う。
No. What? Oh, wow, this section really doesn't make sense to me. I have no basis for it. I don't have a clue how hurting One-chan will be connected to that mysterious incident several years later. You think the boat goes up from the island? You mean like an elevator? Like we knew from the story that Maria worked with the murderer to assist with the murder. I mean, even without Maria, I think the murder could still happen. But for some reason, I can't imagine that there's no connection. Really? Are they gonna go with Beatrice left Maria, so seeing Maria get hurt, Beatrice want to end it all to protect Maria by killing everyone? Is that what Anke is going for? Which caused that incident, and the complete is the Golden Reach, Beatrice. And Beatrice was part of the Madish Social Alliance of Witches. I had horribly hurt the other witch of that alliance. I had hurt her by saying that magic doesn't exist. And that's why, several years later, an inexplicable crime by a witch occurred. And causation does not imply correlation. And the 2-day period, which can't be explained with anything but magic, was thrust in my face with a message bottle.
きっと私は無関係じゃないのよ。 わからない。
Okay, I'll drink some
偶然か
water.
もしれないし、運命かもしれない。なぜかこの旅で私はそう思うようになったわ。
根拠は？
ないわ。勝手にそう思ってるだけ。
I love how in this stream, like one redeem would would comes with the other redeems. Him. Okay, I'll stretch. Yeah.
日本人って面白いわね。
Combo offer. Yep.
被害者であっても自分に非があったように感じて勝手に謝り出す。家族を奪ったベアトリーチ様憎しって言うなら勝手に非を感じて謝りたくなってくるなんて本当に変わってるわ。
もちろんベアトリーチェは憎いわよ。その気持ちがなければこの旅は続かないわ。でも旅にもう一つ目的を見出してもいい。12年前の魔女に復讐する旅にさらに昔の罪を謝罪する目的を加えたっていいんだわ。
How is it your fault?
六軒島に行ってあの日の暴言を詫び花を手向けることくらいはできる。
Oh, are we there yet? Ah, come
花よ
on.
りもっといいものがあるわ。
Oh, and that is...
そしてその方がお姉ちゃんにはふさわしいと思う。
What, did you make a new Sakuta? I stood up and ignoring my hair being blown about by the sea breeze, I concentrated my mind. I lifted my palms up to the head of my head and imagined a vast space.
エンジュ様？
Mine palace?
静かに。
Oh.
さあさあ、おいでなさい。
Oh, come on.
我こそは魔女見習いエンジェ・ベアトリーチェ。破門にされてはしまったけれどかつて同じ同盟に所属し私と遊んでくれた懐かしき家具よ。我が呼びかけに応じよ。
Angel! It was hard to tell in the middle of the day, but a faint blue light gathered around the palms of my hands. Angel? Then I revived Sakutaro's form. Wow! That was creepy. He just appeared out of nowhere with the black background. It truly was long miss, the figure. His cute ears, his bright lace scarf. It came off easily, so One-chan faithfully wrapped it all the time, didn't she?
サクタロわかる？
Updated, you say? Wow, he's back! My One-chan's precious friend, very simple, warm and kind. His speech quirk is Uryu. I remember my One-chan used to say it a lot too. Yeah, I wonder why. Yeah, a new old angel personality. Yeah, I'm so confused.
私たちがわかる？
Is she
おりょ
regressing?
おりょ
Uryu?
マモエンジェ
So, by your logic, Sakutaro is 0 years old, right? Because, like Gandalf. Yeah. With a sleepy face, as though waking up from a long slumber, Sakutaro looked all around him as he spoke.
お久しぶりね、サクタロウ。あなたを私の力で呼び出すのはきっとこれが初めてだわ。そして今や私にしか呼び出せない。
Okay, well, can you revive your family?
ウリュウ
Uryu. Those words might have been a bit cruel. Sakutaro's face clouded over.
かつての私はあなたを否定した。
Rightfully so.
その私があなたを呼び出したということはあなたの存在を私が認めたということ。
いいの？僕はエンジェの世界に呼び出されてもいいの？
His eyes were slightly frightened. It was only natural. I, who had prayed with him like a friend before, had one day suddenly denied him and tried to burn him with the anti-magic toxin. Why? I really so confused. Like, now she's gonna be like, yeah, magic. Yep. I'll use the 7-stack waifus to kill people. Yep. It was only natural that he was scared.
謝るわ。あの日のこと、マモンにも、そしてみんなにも。
Oh my god! Waifus! Wow, when did you come from? And at some point, the rest of the 7 sisters had gathered on the deck. No, they're there at all times. Always by my side. Everyone says she. Yeah, Harlem. Yep. Wow. Today was a happy day. Yep. As long as I accept that it's okay for them to be there, they will appear anytime.
あなたたちは確かに存在するわ。ルシファーもレビアタンもサタンもベルフェゴールもマモンもベルゼブブもアスモデウスもそしてサクタロウも。
But Maria is a Liu.
よろしいのですか。エンジェ様はベアトリーチェ様に挑もうというお方、魔女を否定される立場にあられるお方が我らを認めてもよろしいのですか。
I exist too, right? Yeah. For sure. Yep. You can make me do things. Just like the 7 sisters waifu. Yep.
私の世界にとって魔法が存在するかどうかは悪いけど保留させてもらうわ。
You just make sure that you don't have anti-magic toxin, and I will always be there. Him,
私自身が魔法の存在を認めたわけじゃない。なのに我らを認めるという矛盾はどういうことです？
Please explain this.
魔法は信じる人には存在するってことよ。私が信じなくても誰かが信じたならその人の世界には魔法が存在するわ。それは私が魔法を信じたって信じなくたって何の干渉も受けない。いいえ、受けてはいけないのよ。その誰かは胸を張って自らの魔法を信じればいいのよ。
So drug addicts are magic. Yeah, they don't have the anti-magic toxin. Yep.
そして私はそれを認める。だからあなたたちが存在しても全然おかしくはないのよ。なかなかの詭弁ですが、面白い解釈かと。
No, it doesn't make sense. What do you mean?
エンジェ様のそれは悪魔の証明そのものでしょう。
Of course.
悪魔の証明？
Well, she didn't read the message bottle.
悪魔の存在を証明するには悪魔を連れてくればいいけれど、悪魔の存在を否定することだけは不可能だから。そして私たちはここにいる。つまりそれはエンジェ様が魔法を信じようと信じまいと私たちの存在は揺るがないということ。
No.
おりゃ、
I'm so confused. I'm more confused than the mysteries in the murder mystery. Ulyu. Oh no, they got her. Oh, 7.
エンジェから半魔法の毒が消えていく。本当だわ。魔法を否定する立場なのにどうして。
それは多分尊重し認めるという心を知ったからだわ。今の私にならアリアお姉ちゃんの、そしてベアトリーチェの魔法の深淵も理解できるかもしれない。
In the past, I insisted that I didn't believe in things like magic, that something like that could exist. I acted like I had my eyes tightly shut and couldn't see anything. But now, I'm different. I get a feeling I can look right at the thing called magic and close in on its true nature.
惜しいわ。
Yeah, very
こ
frustrating.
の現代にこれだけ半魔法の毒素の抜けた人間なんて本当に稀よ。魔女に向いた稀有な才能なのに。そうね。
Schizophrenia for graces. Yep. Are we gonna get like a bad ending?
今の園児様が魔女を目指してくださったなら。
Satan is a waifu. Well, on the contrary, I think all 7 of them are waifus.
ベアトリーチェ様に及ぶかもしれない大魔女に成長されたかもしれないのに。
Sorry, Sanis.
それでも我らの存在を認めてくださった我らの主である。おそらく
Yay.
エンジェ様が我らの最後の主となるだろう。
Because she's the last person with a broken home?
最後の奉公と思い尽力しようではないか。
Here's the thing. Thank you, Jess. Here's the thing. Beatrice, Maria, and Ange. There are 3 people who believe in magic, and all these 3 people are potentially came from broken home or broken house. I don't know what the actual word is. So I guess only people with bad parents are allowed to believe in magic.
なのにエンジ様自身がまだ魔法を信じてくれないのが納得いかない。エンジ様、ついでに魔法も認めてくださいよ。
Yeah, believe in us, the hallucination.
せっかくの主なのに魔女じゃないなんてなんだかもったいない。
最高の魔女になれる逸材なのにその目的が魔女を撃つことだなんて惜しいです。まあそれもエンジュ様の人生で生き方でそうと決めた世界ならばそれは私たちにとやかく口出しできることではないわけですが
私を理解してくれてありがとう。
Of course, my imaginary friend.
そうね。魔法が私にとって存在するかどうか、それは私が決めることだわ。世界のどこかに魔法が実在したとしてもしなかったとしてもね。
When I think about it, the world is so vast and yet so small. No, billions of people live on the earth. But I probably won't meet even 1% of those people. Even so, I will speak of the word. Without knowing even 1% of the word, I will speak of my word.
私が知らない世界の法則を私に否定する資格なんてない。だから私の世界に魔法が存在しないからといって私の知らない世界に魔法が存在することまでを否定することはできない。まさに
Sure.
悪魔の証明というわけだわ。いえ、業に入りては業に従えと言うべきかしら。
Okay. I am a little bit frustrated by her logic. If I can meet the 1% of people on Earth, go to Mars. Let me be higher there. Why? Are there people on Mars? Is there waifus? That'd be cool. I think NJ's logic is a bit frustrating because she doesn't have to fit in with the society because she has the money. If anyone else, like middle class people, downwards, think like NJ, they're gonna be in a world of pain, I think. I can be confident in the word I know. So even if my word is denied by a complete stranger who doesn't know a thing about it, there's nothing to worry about. I felt called out. And in the same way, just because I don't know another word, that doesn't make me qualified to deny it.
だから私は自分の世界に魔法があるかないかを問わずに、マリアお姉ちゃんが教えてくれた魔法を否定することなんてできやしない。
無理だって見たことがなくても魔法は存在するんだもん。
And with that logic, snake oils actually works. Yeah.
ええ、だからすでに言っている通り、魔女同盟マリアージュ・ソルシエルの友人であるあなたたちの存在もまた私にも、そして誰にも否定することなんてできないわけ。
I proclaim the most important part again. Even though the sea breeze and the crashing of the waves were noisy, it was a time of silence. Both Sakuta and the Seven Sisters of Purgatory reflected upon my words, and probably I did too. Does magic exist or not? Do witches exist or not? I reflected on the fact that while ignoring what the answer was within my word, I had declared openly that I would accept their existence despite it being a
あ
contradiction.
りがとうエンジェ。
そこまでお認めになったなら魔女もお認めになって。
No.
いえ、愚問でした。
True.
その問いに対する答えをすでにエンジェ様は明確にお持ちだ。
ごめんね、魔女がこの世界のどこかにいるかもしれないことを。でも私の世界は揺るがない。
魔女も魔法も認めない六軒島の真実は必ず暴いてみせるでしょ。
ええ、それが私の世界よ。仮に本当に魔女が存在したとしても私の世界では認めないわ。
Okay. I am really curious. Like, what do other people think of this scene? Like, there's a lot of contradiction and things that don't make sense. Remember, we are still on about going to that island. You know what? I actually forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
当の魔女にどれだけ言い寄られたとしてもね。
エンジェ様のお立場は魔女を撃つこと、そしてそのお気持ちにいささかの揺らぎもないこと、よくわかりました。
Yeah, she's gonna kill my former master and I'm gonna help her.
我らはエンジェ様の家具、煉獄の七姉妹、いつでもおそばにお役に立てる日が来るのをいつまでもお待ち申し上げております。
エンジ様が魔法を信じてくれない以上、話し相手くらいにしかなれないけれど。
今は十分よ。
Maybe NJ is in a coma and none of this is real. Yeah.
私たちに存在できる余地を残してくださった。それだけで私たちはエンジェ様に感謝し、
つまり私たちは
またみんなといられるんだね。うりゅーサク太郎
Maybe bot is in a coma. Maybe the bot is ran by magic.
モフモフさせて
As Sakuta was overcome with emotion and tears came to his eyes, the seven sisters crossed in and mobbed. Okay, mobbed him. Okay, that never seen that word in that context before in my life. They were also celebrating a long-awaited reunion because they were granted permission to exist. They can exist here without doubt. No, they can exist even if I don't permit it, because I accepted them. They showed their reunion's joy to me as well. As I watched over the scene, I reflected on the meaning of this journey of mine. Are we there yet? Please.
これで
みんなには許してもらえたかしら。
My God, how many streams are we gonna need for them to get to the island?
十分ですよ。私たちは家具。
Yeah, furniture brought to you by IKEA.
呼び出してもらえるだけで、おそばにいることを許されるだけで嬉しいのですから。
ウリュウ、エンジェ、本当にありがとう。
そういえば、どうして私には作太郎が呼び出せたのかしら。いいえ、逆ね。どうしてお姉ちゃんには作太郎が呼び出せなかったのかしら。
Is it really One Piece? No. Maria One-chan had despaired, thinking that Sakutaro had died, which told me that she hadn't been able to summon him like this anymore. In the past, One-chan said it was more advantageous in the summoning to have a vessel. However, a vessel is like training wheels, and it shouldn't be absolutely necessary. In other words, even if the stuffed animal lion that was Sakutaro's vessel didn't exist, it should have been possible to summon him. In fact, for that matter, it's a little doubtful whether summoned beings even have the concept of life and death. Moreover, Sakutaro was an especially important friend to Maria One-chan. She should have been able to strive hard to summon him one more time. It certainly was thought that the original stuffed animal vessel had been torn apart. But why was he dead? And why couldn't she summon him again? Wow.
それはマリアがあの時僕のぬいぐるみが破れたのを見て。
So she doesn't actually believe in you. Checkmate. Maria, you didn't actually believe in magic.
僕が死んでしまったと決めてしまったから。
魔法の存在と同じなんです。
Please summarize the stream. Due to our policy, we cannot do that. We are censored. Yep. It's the same as the existence of magic.
マリア教の世界で作太郎が死んでしまったことになったなら。
Why can't she just believe in not that?
彼女の世界では作太郎は存在できない。
So it's all Maria's fault.
ウリュウ。
You. The shock of the shock. Really? The shock of having her beloved stuffed animal torn apart had left a wound in her heart serious enough to prevent her from ever again summoning her irrepressible close friend. Somebody of the stream, we were on the boat, and nothing has moved forward at all, both figuratively and literally. In Maria One-chan's eyes, Sakutaro had died. So even if Sakutaro could exist like this to me, he could not exist before her.
僕はいつもマリアと一緒にいたんだよ。
So you're telling me that Maria is weak with magic?
泣いてるマリアのすぐ近くで泣かないでってずっと言ってたんだよ。でもマリアには僕の姿も声も
So all that time she boasted about her being witch apprentice, being able to use magic, but she actually doesn't believe in her own magic. The irony. Sakutaro hung his head, looking
マ
sad.
リアージュ・ソルシエルはあの事件の後急に性格を変えていくの。それまでの同盟は和やかなものだった。
that is sad. Anyway, when did we get there? I know, right?
でも事件後は憎い誰かをいかにして呪うかという物騒なものばかり。
Which incident?
お姉ちゃんの日記はあからさまに様変わりしていくの。
Oh. A diary is a mirror that reflects one's heart as it is. It probably showed the personality called Maria die and be reborn as the evil witch personality Maria. Yep, capital letter. As she filled the diary with hatred and sadness, her heart surely was not fulfilled. Because she wasn't fulfilled, she had no choice but to fill it with hatred and sadness. she became Saruman. And while still unfulfilled, she met with Dave. I wonder if her unfulfilled soul has a hole open in its chest from sadness even now, and continually wanders, tears dripping down and calling Sakutaro's name. She's a zombie? There are no waves in the sea. Are we on dead waters without any water power? No, it was... The boat works by magic. Yep.
あなたがお姉ちゃんには必要なのよ。
You don't believe enough for the boat to work. Your anti-magic toxin is preventing this boat from running. It's all your fault, chat. Yep. My... Build me an army worthy of battery. Yep.
ウリュウ、
どうしたらあなたをマリアお姉ちゃんの世界で蘇らせられるの？その方法が分かれば、私はお姉ちゃんを救うことができる。
She's dead! What do you mean?
それが私に課せられた贖罪の方法なのよ。
What's she on about? Wow, what was she smoking? I want some of that.
どうすればサク太郎は蘇るの？
マリアにとって僕のよりしろは特に重要な意味を持ってたから。
よりしろ。
You could have summoned there by now. I believe you.
つまりライオンのぬいぐるみを蘇らせることができれば。
Oh, what if the boat doesn't move, have the seven sisters waifus push the boat? How convenient.
でも僕のぬいぐるみはローザママの手作りだから、ローザママにしか作れない。
Even inside the diary, Maria One-chan had asked this of Beatrice and had been refused for the same reason. The magical significance. Attention, guys, we are going to crash in the island. But they push the other way. But why would they push the other way? I mean, we want to go to the island. We came so far. Oops, sorry, I don't think I read that. The magical significance of a stuffed animal being unique and handmade is very large. Then if we could make the same thing once more. Can she make stuffed animal? But Alosa is already gone from this world. There are seven of them, we never know. But they're sisters. They surely can work with each other. Yep. But unless I suddenly got from this world, we can never make the same thing again.
同じぬいぐるみ
Yes, I
を
can.
もう一つ作ってあったとか、そういうことはないの？
Ask the Chinese people to make a copy. So easy.
彼はマリア教の誕生日プレゼントのために作られた世界でたった一つのぬいぐるみ。
She can make up stuff. Good pun. Good pun.
手作りでたった一つのよりしろなんです。だから大きな魔力を秘めているんです。そして失われたらもう二度と手に入らない。
What a weak magic.
蘇らない。ウリュウ。
My One-chan knew that, so when she saw the stuffed animal unique in the world be torn apart, she despaired. Because it was a stuffed animal unique in the world, and it permitted her no compromises such as simply buying another, she despaired from the bottom of her heart.
でもサク太郎はここにいるわ。
Oh God.
よりしろなんかなくてもここにいる。私がそれを認めているから、私の世界では確かに存在する。マリアお姉ちゃんが認めなくてもそれは否定できない。そうよね。
理屈ではそうですが、同じ理屈でマリア教にそれを認めさせることもまた困難かと思います。マリア、
She's dead.
僕は死んでないよ。
You're not Liu.
ここにいるのに。
Logically. Okay, I don't know. I am very tempted to just go like autopilot through the entire scene. It's so weird.
六軒島でマリアお姉ちゃんに私は再会できると思うの。そして私は何が何でもお姉ちゃんの中のあなたを蘇らせて再会させるわ。
The thing is, I feel like the writer probably would put in hints to the mystery, so I can't just autopilot through this section.
できるの？
難しいでしょうね。魔女同盟に誘われた私が意味を理解できず拒絶してしまったのと同じように、彼女もまたあなたの存在を拒絶するかもしれない。
Sure.
でもやるしかないわ。それが私にできる唯一の罪滅ぼしなのよ。
園児様。
六軒島で何が待つのか、そして何が起こるのか、何ができるのか、あるいは何も起こらないのかもしれないけれど、全ての始まりであるあの島こそがこの旅の終着点なのよ。
This in Super Smash Brother.
私はあなたたちを連れて魔女の家具であるあなたたちの主として。
Whoa, 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 whoa! All of you wishes furniture? Where's the bunny waifu? The siesta 410. Yep. Are we in the sky now? Yes, I live on in the heaven.
魔女の島へ、六軒島へ。
Are we there yet? Please at least let us go to the island before ending stream. Even though the rays of the sun had been so strong, at some point clouds had started to hang over us. The spray hitting my cheek might not all be coming from the crashing waves.
エンジェさん、軽く一雨来そうですぜ。
Also, it was really getting darker.
下へ降りた方がいいんじゃないですか。
Amakusa called out to me with an expression of surprise that I was still here. Are we going to Mars? Yep. Screw this world, we're going to other planet. When I looked up, I saw that the island silhouette had gotten much larger. We may reach land very soon. I remember that the weather report had mentioned scattered rains. The sky wasn't dark enough for rain clouds. It'll probably be just for a short time. Even if the rain was light enough not to be a bother. Having rain start to fall as we approached the island felt like some kind of fate. Very soon, 5 hours. It was already raining on October 4th, 1986 as well. I was approaching the Rokenjima of that day, and not just in distance. I went back down with Amakusa. Amakusa was carrying what looked like a quite large and heavy golf bag? You gonna play golf on the scene of the crime? What's going on? It was something Amakusa had brought back from God knows where after we split up for a day. We playing golf in sea. I wasn't going to inquire as to its contents, but it's hard to imagine that there's anything peaceful. Is it a gun?
中身はあえて聞かないけど重そうね。
どうしてこいつらは重くてかなわないのか。
Well, it's not an assault rifle. It's a machine gun.
フランス人の教官が面白いことを教えてくれました。
Pew 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 pew. Yeah, guns. Finally.
何でもこいつらは重くあるべきだそうなんです。何しろ人の命は地球より重いんですから。
I think Amazon might beg to differ.
こいつらはもっと重くて叱るべきなんだとか。
No, why not bring in the rocket launcher then?
使う機会がないといいわね。
ないといいですな。
Also, she knew then. I guess we can assume that it's a gun. Amakusa set the golf bag like luggage down heavily beside him. Damn, that's a heavy human. Your human so big, it's bigger than the earth. Are we there yet? Please? What's that sound? Helicopter? Oh, it's a plane. Okay. A two-propeller aircraft touched down on the runway. Is this Microsoft Flight Simulator section? We have magic. Amakusa, I have an RPG. Yep. With the weather in these conditions, it could not have been the present flight. Everything after this flight had been suspended due to the weather. Uh-oh. Is the nice woman who liked to serve matcha cutting through the drizzle as she traversed the runway? Sumadara Kasumi entered the lobby with two black suits as guards. The four black suits who had been waiting inside the lobby stood up and respectfully lowered their heads. Gandalf the waifu. Leave Gandalf from this horrible woman. It's 1,000 years old lolly. Yep.
プロペラ機ってのは揺れるわね。
Oh. Next time, go with the jet engine. Do they have jet engine in 1998? I don't
二度
remember.
と乗りたくないわ。
I recommend flying in a Cessna. Yep.
お車を用意しております。どうぞこちらへ。
They went into two luxury cars. I'm sorry. When I was reading that, I thought the woman split herself to go inside two cars at the same time. Like that was a weird mental image for me. That they went into the two luxury cars that had been rented.
エンジェは六軒島へ向かうはずよ。
How do you know? Is that like a mole on the inside? Was it Amakusa who tipped them off?
無人島とは実に都合がいいわね。
Are you gonna kill her? Is that why Amakusa brought some
お
guns?
道具は用意できてるんでしょうね。
Let me ask 1988 version of ChatGPT. Yeah. We will have the answer by next month, I guess. She gonna kill her? That's illegal. At least, in my opinion, it seems pretty yourself is an ordinary procedure. Yeah, maybe. Magic! Yeah. The black suit in the passenger seat lifted a heavy bag that had been by his feet onto his lap. It's a golf bag. They're gonna have a golf do. Opened the zipper wide and showed Kasumi the contents. Inside were several blocky objects wrapped tightly in silver aluminum foil. He peeled one open to show her. Out peeked a black blunt automatic pistol. Okay. Call of Duty Black Ops. Here we go. Remember, like Japanese. Ding dong. Oh. It's 9 to the... Oh, finally, we're back to the 1986. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Oh, I miss Kenjima so much. It was already approaching 10 at night. The typhoon had already engulfed Kenjima. Even the Lost Garden that had looked so beautiful during the day was now being beaten down upon by the fierce winds and resisting with all its might, undulating and trying to keep the flowers from blowing away. All 70 island. Heading for the guest house through the Lost Garden, led by Shannon, were Bartola, who was holding up an umbrella, Jessica, and Maria, who was sleeping on Georgie's shoulder.
ゲストハウスくらい俺たちだけでも行けるってのに。
I miss you so much, Bartola.
いいんだぜシャノンちゃん。戻って休んでてくれよ。
いいえ、お送りするのも仕事ですので。
親族会議中はうちのお母さんとか源氏さんもピリピリしてるからな。
Okay, Blue Lightning, thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a good sleep.
下手に私たちが気を利かせるとシャノンがサボってると勘違いされちゃう。
そうだね。素直にお世話になった方がむしろ迷惑をかけないだろうね。ありがとうシャノン。
いいえ、確かにお嬢様のおっしゃられます通り、今日のお屋敷はピリピリしています。だから私も皆さんとご一緒して外の空気が吸えるのでちょっと肩が楽です。
親族会議か。わざわざ俺たち子供を追い出すくらいだから相当タチの悪い話をするんだろうぜ。
だろうね。僕たちはきっと何の力にもなれない。
Okay, so this time the opening is different on Lokinjima as well.
せめて邪魔をしないようにするのが一番の協力だと思うよ。
Did the lost scene happen or?
どうせまた金って話だろうぜ。普段散々金持ちだと吹聴してるくせにいざとなったらもったいぶりやがる。パーッと気前よくみんなで山分けすりゃいいのによ。
True.
そりゃ豪快な話だぜ。俺にも分け前がもらえりゃいいのによ。
Me
もし俺に
too.
ももらえたらそん時はシャノンちゃんにも分けてやるからな。
Why?
どうもありがとうございます。お気持ちだけで嬉しいです。
シャノンは欲がないね。年頃の女の子なら買いたいものがいっぱいあるだろうに。
Yeah, like games and PCs.
そうですね。
Nvidia. Yep.
でも私
AMDs.
欲しいものの中にお金で買えるものがありませんので。
Oh.
ヒュー
You. Yeah. I said it first.
無欲だな。俺なんか欲しいもん全部並べたら金がいくらあっても足りねえぜ。
What is it that you want?
お金で買えるものにはだぜ。シャノンの言う金で買えない欲しいものって何かな。
Is love.
ジョージ兄さんは心当たりある？
さあなんだろうね。シャノンじゃないとわからないね。
私にもわかりません。
Intelligent. What? Well, that technically is something that can be bought. Oops, sorry, I didn't need that. Georgie and Shannon looked down with their faces red. Bartola had also heard the details, so he knew what Jessica was teasing him about. Wait, so you knew that Shannon and Georgie is together and he's still joking about dividing money with her? Okay.
ジョージの兄貴は俺にとっても尊敬できるお人だ。シャノンちゃんは本当にいい人と巡り会えたと思うぜ。
だな。私もジョージ兄さんなら安心してシャノンを任せられるぜ。
からかうのはよしてくれよ。僕たちにとっては真面目な問題なんだ。それよりジェシカちゃんの方だってどうなんだい？カノン君と少しは仲良くなれたのかい？
お前カノン君とそういう仲なのかよ。
汚いぜジョージ兄さん。そういう話の切り返し方は汚いぜ。
Okay, at least the story is not as heavy as the other day. Whereas Georgie looks like a mad scientist. What do you mean? He looks like a perfect human. As they had an animated discussion with ups and downs, the four keys headed for the guest house. The annual family conference was extremely important to the Ushinomiya family. And this year in particular seemed like it was going to be especially so. Apparently, the family head, Kinso, was personally going to be making a very serious announcement. A perfect human. I mean, he's really smart. I don't know, like everyone have high praises for Georgie. Like nobody criticizes Georgie. Like he's a perfect being. Yep. And everyone other than the adults had been strictly ordered to leave the mansion. Moses Pastorale hadn't attended the family conference in 6 years, so he hadn't really noticed. But according to Jessica, there seemed to be a very tense atmosphere tonight, completely different from a normal year. Common sense made it clear that Kinso, whose remaining life was short, was going to make some big announcement about the succession of the head and the distribution of his fortune.
しかし驚いたな。まさか本当にじいさまが登場するとは。
I thought he's dead.
なるほど。
なるほど。
これが魔女の反撃というわけね。
金蔵というジョーカーはもう少し伏せていたかったところだが。
He's a joker,
そ
alright.
ろそろ切るのが頃合いであろう。切り札は切るためにある。
I activated my trap card.
くそ。じいさまは最初から死んでて、その代わりに謎の18人目が紛れ込んでるっていう俺の推理は。
There are 17 people, but real people. Don't count the imaginary friends. So Pastorale keeps thinking he doesn't want to suspect his own family, so he keeps trying to make a extra person to be a culprit.
ここに来ていきなりバッサリってわけか。
いつかはそなたが金蔵を疑いに来ることは読めておったわ。
Oh wait, there are 18 people, including Kinso. But since he thinks that Kinso was already dead, and it was established that there were no more than 18 people, so he keeps trying to make an extra person.
さあさあ、これでそなたの推理は再びゼロに戻ったぞ。金蔵は最初から死んでいて、その代わりにわらわが18人目として紛れ込んでいたという推理はこれでパーだ。
Bodan! Okay, Jess, thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a good sleep as well.
くそ。だがくじけねえぞ。一つの推理が外れただけだ。
Yeah, there's 1,000 more, right?
嵐のように、暴風のように襲いかかってやる。
そうでなくてはな、そうでなくてはな。まだまだ第一の晩祭始まっていないぞ。
Is it going to begin now?
屈服にはあまりに早すぎる。
そうね。そして赤き真実で否定されたわけでもない。今この瞬間の時点で、まだバトラの説は破られたわけではない。
So you're telling me that we could just proceed like Kinso still doesn't exist?
勝ったつもりになるのも早すぎるわよ。
そうだな。確かにあっさり鵜呑みにするにはまだ早いな。
True, true.
じいさまがいよいよ登場するということにはなってるが、やっぱり体調が悪くなった云々言って現れない可能性だってある。
True, true.
じいさまは本当は死んでいるという事実を。
Maybe. Genji, please go to Kinso's wardrobe and disguise as Kinso. Yeah, that works.
クラウスおじさんがギリギリまで苦し紛れで引き伸ばしているだけかもしれない。
なるほどなるほど。そういう考え方もあるか。好きにするがよい。すぐに決着する。
Oh, cool.
すぐにな。
Not ominous at all. Okay, scene transition. And it's a bit less, so I think we should edit here for now as well, so that I can go sleep fast. Yep. Oh, Shinomiya Kinso, it says. So yeah, I had fun today, so and I hope you had fun as well. Thank God it wasn't as heavy as the last time. Last time was quite depressing, would be an appropriate word. Yep. But with that, let's see if I can send you on your way somewhere. Okay, with that, allow me to end it here for today. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll be seeing you the next time. Please take care of yourselves, and goodbye.